Bonjour la classe. Can you look at your friend and say bonjour la classe? Yes. Now turn to the other person and say bonjour la classe. The words which I've just said, allow me to write them for your sake because this is a class, okay? The first word I say is bonjour la classe. Yet again, can you say bonjour la classe? Which means hello class or good morning class. Remember, bonjour has two main words. The first one is bon. Allow me to pick a different color for you. I love being colorful. Jour. Bon means good. Jour means day. So in short, we are saying good day or good morning class. Say it again. Bonjour la classe. Excellent. Fantastic. The subject or our topic that we're talking about is the word français. Can you say français? Try and say a bit loud or louder. Français. Can you say français? Which means French. In French is the word français. Now look at letter C here and the other letter C here. It has a small 5 underneath, okay? Which is a cedilla. Now without this small cedilla here, this would have sounded more like Franque, okay? But when you put the small 5, this is the word français. So French in French is the word français. Can you say français? Again. Again. Excellent. Now, before we start our lesson of today, I just want to ask you a few questions. Why do you think people learn French? Or what are some of the added advantages of learning French? Well, there are many added advantages of learning French, but because of time, I will only mention 3. Okay? But before that, do you know that more than 300 million people speak French on the 5 continents? I just thought you should know. Now, remember that French is the second most widely learned foreign language after English, that is, and the 5th most widely spoken language in the world. So reason number 1, French is a language for the international job market. So if you're thinking outside the box, that is to go on an international platform, remember to learn French. Now, the ability to combine both French and English is an added advantage for you because a knowledge of French actually will open doors for French companies, even though you may be in Kenya, you may be in Uganda, Tanzania, or any other part of the world. Number 2, I can also speak of French, which is a language of international relations. Okay? Now, French is an official language of the United Nations. We can also talk of the European Union. We can also talk about the International Olympic Committee and the International Red Cross and the international courts, including UNESCO. Do you know the meaning of UNESCO? Well, it is the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. Can you say that in French? Is there someone who can say that in French? Well, of course, maybe you are here, you are watching me for the very first time, maybe you're a beginner, but don't worry. We'll start A for apple, B for ball, until we finish the entire topic that we have. It simply means Organisation des Nations Unies pour l'éducation, la science et la culture. Don't worry about all those words, those terminologies. As time goes by, you'll be able to learn and speak it better than me. Third, last but not least, French is a language for learning other languages. You know what they say? French people are very romantic. So if you're thinking about romance, think about French. Look at me. Am I not fearfully and wonderfully made? I'm so romantic while talking to you right now. Anyway, French is a base. It's a very good base for learning other languages, including Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, and Romanian. If you ever been there, that is, including also English, by the way. Do you know why? Because a significant percentage of English vocabulary is derived from French. Thank you for that. Now, can you say français? That means French. Say again, français. That means French. Today we are on. Who can tell me the date of today? Let me say we are on le. Are we on Wednesday, on Thursday? Okay. Who knows how to say Thursday in French? Thursday is jeudi. Jeudi. Well, and we are on, I believe, on the 17th of December. 17. December is the word décembre. 2020 is 2020. Don't worry about that because I'll teach you about the days of the week, months of the year, and the numbers. But for the sake of this class, just répétez après moi. Can you say répéter? That means to repeat. Après, after, moi, which means me. Can you say répéter? Try again. Répéter. Excellent. Then say après, which means after. Après, moi. Moi means me, which means répéter après moi. Repeat after me. Le jeudi 17 décembre 2020. Encore, once again. Le jeudi 17 décembre 2020. Now try and do it by yourself. One more time. Fantastic. Le jeudi 17 décembre 2020. Allow me to start by introducing myself. Now, remember, French people are very polite. So when you are addressing them, you must be very formal. For instance, how to say Mr. in French? We say Monsieur. Can you say Monsieur? Monsieur. Now do it. Répétez après moi. Monsieur. For the word Mr. We also have the word Madame. Can we say Madame? Madame. Madame. Répétez après moi. Madame. For Mrs. Then we have the word Mademoiselle. Mademoiselle. Can we say Mademoiselle? Again, Mademoiselle. It is written as Mademoiselle, but we say Mademoiselle. Can you repeat after me and say Mademoiselle? For Miss. For a lady who's not yet married, we use Mademoiselle. Assume that the lady is married, we say Madame. Or maybe the lady may not be married, but diplomatically you respect her. You say Madame. Monsieur for Mr. Okay? Always be formal. Like my name is Monsieur Jacques. Can you say Jacques? Jacques, not Jack. This morning someone called me Jacques. Another one Jacques. No, it is the word Jacques. Do you remember the name of the former president of France? Jacques Chirac. Excellent. And my African name is Ngalala, which means the chosen one, but we are not there. After me, Monsieur Jacques. Voila. So you can call me Monsieur Jacques. Assume like a lady is called, for instance, Caroline in English. In French will be Caroline. Can you say Madame Caroline? Do you think of any other French word or a name for somebody? Mademoiselle Rose. If Rose is not yet married, we call her Mademoiselle. Okay? If Caroline is married, we call her Madame Caroline. Monsieur Jacques is Monsieur Jacques, either is married or not. Now, to greet someone in French, to say good morning or good day, or sometimes hello, we use the word, let me use a different color, bonjour. B-O-N. Bonjour. Can you say bonjour? Now, if you want to say good morning to Mr. Jack, let me use Jack as in English, but you'll give me the answer in French. Are we together? If you want to say good morning to Mr. Jack, how would you say it? Yes? Louder? Again? Excellent. Bonjour, Monsieur Jacques. Répétez après moi. Bonjour, Monsieur Jacques. Now we want to talk to our lady. Maybe assume she's our neighbor and she's married. Her name is Caroline. We want to say good morning to Madame Caroline in French. The answer will be yes. I didn't hear you. Again. Don't be shy. Say the word. Excellent. Bonjour, Madame Caroline. Can you say Caroline? Remember, the R in French is R. Can you say R? Yes, R. Well, sometimes you feel like you're about to vomit your heart through the mouth, but don't worry, it will not happen. Caroline. Bonjour, Madame Caroline. And assume like you're in a classroom setup like this one, and this lady, Rose in English, but in French we say Rose, she's not yet married, and you want to say good morning to her or good day. Okay, you will say try again. Aha, excellent. Bonjour, Mademoiselle Rose. Good. So what you need to understand is the word Monsieur. Say it. Répétez après moi. Madame, Mademoiselle. And for the sake of this class, you can call me Professeur. Okay? Professeur. Most people know it as professor or a teacher. Okay? Professeur. Like me, professeur de français. French. Professeur, c'est pro, not pro, professeur de français. Répétez après moi, professeur de français. Excellent. Notification box there for your comments, no problem. Remember it is français, le jeudi 17, because number 10 in French is this. Can you say this? Release the sound. Can you say this? Excellent. And number 7 is set. We don't say sept because P is silent. Set. Now, when you want to say 17 in French, allow me to use different colors now. I love colors. 17 in French now is number, the one I've just written there. Can you say 17? Again, 17. Read my lips, 17. Répétez après moi, 17. Again. Excellent. Now, let us, allow me to run so you can rewind the video on and off as we proceed. Now, in this today's lesson, for this our first introduction, we are going to learn how to greet someone in French. Okay? Maybe you meet a French person, you want to greet him, and how to say goodbye in French. And maybe if time will allow us, okay, how to tell your name in French, and how to ask other people's names in French, and maybe to say how old you are, you know, understand simple classrooms instructions, and talk about objects in the classroom. But for the sake of this lesson, because it's just the introduction, let's just stick to the point whereby you can meet and greet somebody in French and learn how to say goodbye, how to be polite, okay? Which means to use the formal way and the informal way for today. So in our next lesson, we shall be able to go deeper and deeper and deeper. Now, before we proceed, this is a whiteboard. How do we say good morning in French? Good day. Yes? Aha, bonjour. Excellent. How do we say mister? Yeah? Don't be shy. Say it. Aha, monsieur. And someone who's not yet married? Aha, mademoiselle. Fantastic. And if a lady is married? Aha, madame. Now, when you greet someone, use the title. French people love their titles, like bonjour monsieur, bonjour madame, bonjour mademoiselle. How about how are you? Do you know how to say how are you in French? Yes? That's the beauty, because I am here. Look at your friend, the person seated next to you, or if there's no person, well, assume like you have a virtual friend, okay? You can tell the person, how are you? Can you try and read? Comment ça va? Informal way. Can you say comment ça va? Say it again. Now loud and clear. Comment ça va? Which means, how are you? You will hear this when the children are playing. Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? Okay. What is the answer for comment ça va? When someone says comment ça va to you, your answer should be ça va bien, merci. Can you say ça va bien, merci? Yes. If you're a man, say ça va bien, merci. Excellent. And if you're a lady or a woman, ça va bien, merci. So if I say comment ça va to you, your answer should be ça va bien, merci, which means you are doing fine, thank you. The word merci, yes, you said merci, merci. The word merci means thank you. What if you want to say thank you very much? You know, many people know that. Okay? We say merci beaucoup. Can you say merci beaucoup? Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. So, ça va bien, merci. So, the word thank you very much means beaucoup. Merci. Comment ça va? Ça va bien, merci. Turn around to the person maybe on your right or on your left hand. Can you say comment ça va? And say ça va bien, merci. Now, be the one to ask the question. Turn around. Good. Either there is a neighbor there or nobody. Just pretend as if somebody is there. Look at the person and say, comment ça va? And say, ça va bien, merci. Excellent. Now, that is the informal way. Assume like you're talking to Monsieur Jacques. Okay? You don't have to say, comment ça va? You can say, comment allez-vous? But before I go there, assume like you are not doing well. Things are not good. So you cannot say, ça va bien, merci. So let me just introduce one word here. You can say, for instance, comme si, comme ça. Can you say comme si, comme ça? If I ask you comment ça va, you can say comme si, comme ça. You say it is written as comme si, comme ça. But we don't say comme si, comme ça. We say comme si, comme ça. I'm sure you'll never forget about this word. Can you say comme si, comme ça? Look at your phone and say comme si, comme ça. Which means I am 50-50. It's like I am like this, like that. Comme si, comme ça. Can you say comme si, comme ça? Encore, once again. Encore. Excellent, fantastique. Comment ça va? Ça va bien. Ça va bien, merci. Or comme si, comme ça. Like I'm 50-50. Okay. Now, the formal way will be comment allez-vous? Okay. Look at the spelling. Comment allez-vous? Okay. say, comment allez-vous? Again, comment allez-vous? Now, répétez après moi, repeat after me. Comment allez-vous, messieurs? Okay, let me write it down here. Comment allez-vous? You can add, maybe, depending on the person that you're referring to. Comment allez-vous, messieurs? Maybe you want to know, how are you doing? How do you do, Monsieur Jacques? Comment allez-vous, messieurs? You can put the name of the person, okay? Maybe, comment allez-vous, Monsieur Paul? Comment allez-vous, Monsieur Bernard? For the name Bernard or Bernard, okay? Comment allez-vous, Monsieur Paul? Comment allez-vous, Monsieur Jacques? Comment allez-vous, Monsieur Bernard? Comment allez-vous, Monsieur David? Now think of any mister in your life, in your neighborhood. Then ask him, how do you do? Because this is the meaning of how do you do. Okay? Comment allez-vous? Think of one person that you remember, a certain mister, maybe in your surrounding, your neighborhood, at your place of work, place of business. Which one? Sébastien. Sébastien. Good. Comment allez-vous, Monsieur Sébastien? Excellent. What if his name is Samuel? You will say? No, Samuel is just Samuel, okay? Comment allez-vous, Monsieur Samuel? What if it was about Madame? Okay? Madame. And you put the name of Madame. So the word is comment. Okay. Comment allez-vous, Madame? Think of a name. What if she was called Caroline? Caroline in French is Caroline. Merci. Comment allez-vous, Madame Caroline? Remember, there is a question mark. Okay. Comment allez-vous, Madame? Rose in French is Rose. Rose. Comment allez-vous, Madame? Rose. What if her name was, let's just think it complicated a little bit, Beatrice. Beatrice in French is Béatrice. Can you say Béatrice? Comment allez-vous, Madame Béatrice? Let's go to Mademoiselle. Do you remember Mademoiselle? Okay. Mademoiselle. There. So the word is comment allez-vous? Okay. Comment allez-vous, Mademoiselle Anne, Mademoiselle Sophie, Caroline, etc., etc. Okay? And so on and so forth. So, back to our first one. Comment ça va? Informal. When you say comment ça va, you don't have to use monsieur, madame, or mademoiselle, because this one is informal. You can use it maybe when you're addressing probably a member of your family, a friend, a relative, your age mates. Maybe the person is called Paul. Just say, comment ça va, Paul? Or, comment ça va, Caroline? Or, comment ça va, Sophie? Can you say, ça va bien, merci. Okay? Now, comment allez-vous? How do you do? Okay, allow me to wrap here, if you don't mind. Oh, let me use that space over there. Okay? Comment allez-vous? How do you do? You say, je vais bien. I'm doing fine, thank you. Okay? Je vais bien. I'm doing fine. Or you can say, je vais comme ci, comme ça. Okay? I'm doing like this, like that. Formal, you have to use the word monsieur, madame, mademoiselle to be polite. Informal, there is no need. Any question? If you do have, please, you will check our link and do your comments. Can I wrap? Okay. Thank you very much. Hope you remember, français, le jeudi 17 décembre 2020. Comment ça va? Ça va bien, merci. So if you're fine, thank you. When I say comment ça va, your answer must always be ça va bien, merci. and assume like we are 50-50. It will be comme ci, comme ça. Excellent. Remember, merci beaucoup for thank you very much. Formal way, comment allez-vous? How do you do? Je vais bien. I'm doing fine. Je vais comme ci, comme ça. Now try and practice with your friend. Assume like your friend is your classmate. Would you say comment ça va or comment allez-vous? Comment allez-vous is for formal, okay? Comment ça va? Informal. And if you're doing fine, thank you, say ça va bien, merci. What if you are 50-50? You know, you are ish. Aha! Comme ci, comme ça. Do like this. Comme ci, comme ça. Comme ci, comme ça. Comme ci, comme ça. Excellent. If you have to ask Monsieur Javan, for instance, okay? You say, comment allez-vous, Monsieur Paul? Say it again. Répétez après moi. Comment allez-vous, Monsieur Paul? The answer should be, je vais bien. I'm doing fine, thank you. Je vais, which one is that? Comme ci, comme ça. Well, and the last one that I really want to teach you is to say goodbye, okay? It is to say the word goodbye. Always be polite. Use diplomacy in your approach. Au revoir. Okay? It is written as au revoir. We don't say au revoir. We say au revoir. You know, try to put some sort of swag. The diction and the pronunciation matters. Au revoir. Say au revoir. Look at your neighbor or the person in your room. Pretend as if you are telling him or her goodbye in an informal way. Can you say au revoir? Au revoir. Like when I say au revoir la classe, you look at me and say au revoir Monsieur Jacques. Au revoir la classe. Au revoir Monsieur Jacques. Au revoir la classe. Au revoir Monsieur Jacques. Excellent. If you're talking to Monsieur Paul says goodbye to you.